Bob Banks went yard. So 2 down.
Banks,
the next to hit. A
Wow.
lot of clutch
Banks.
hitting recently. 8 RBIs in the last 5 games. Bash down the right side, but foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. That's a great power-on-power matchup there. Some serious heat on the fastball and a slugging batter. This time, the hitter wins the battle. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Line drive, base hit. He turns and heads for second. Gets to second with nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Foul ball there.
Right guy, no one better up there.
The 0-1. This one is labeled. And that gets down into the gap. The run scores from second. It's 4-2. The relay to third, in there safely. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. In at second with a 2-out double. Everything came together on that swing. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and even with that excellent speed, they get the out. Alejandro Osuna now at the plate. Karinchak is just 1 strike away. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. A 3-run home run, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. I'm deleting pretty much my entire recap right now. This game just got turned on its head. It'll be fun to see how this one ends. The catch is made to end it. Every time up, Bob Banks, fresh off an impressive. Here's some real power at the plate. Bob Banks, 3 hits in the loss last night. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. He came with that big heater, but nice job at the plate to recognize it and put a good swing on it. He made good contact and let the velocity on the fastball work for him to drive it out. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Might have extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Digging in for the Comets, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his third homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. This one's gone.
The right fielder,
Two away, runners at first and third. Kevin Weinstein getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
I got it.
Rivera on the way over. Reaches over the wall and got it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bob Banks.
Wallops this one out towards right center. And that one's getting out of here. That's gotta feel good. A 3-run home run. The 6th of the series. And they tack on 3. I hope all the fans in attendance for this one appreciate what a slice to right. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. Bob Banks with an off. Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Eden. In the air, along the left field line. It falls in, and that's a knock. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next up for the Comets, Bob Banks. A lot of hitters who are particularly prone to the strikeout nowadays, but he's not one of them. Great bat-to-ball skills. Now a hard line drive to right, but caught for the out. The shortstop will hit next. Ripped into the outfield. And a base hit.
Batting 8.
Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. High fly ball down the line and left. Makes the grab. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They get 2. 1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Bob Banks. Base hit. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Bash down the right side, but foul. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Nice job to drive in the run. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out. He didn't get a great jump, and he blew through the stop sign at third on the way to getting tagged out at home. Brock Jones, the next to hit.
The right fielder, Brock Jones.
Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Man on at first, and now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swings and sends a laser to right. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks put together a nice showing despite the loss. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. One run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Foul ball there. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Made them pay for that one. 7th home run of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Fouled off to the right. Banks measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
The first baseman, number.
And now the DH, Bob Banks. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. The catcher now at the plate. This one hit to second might be it. On to first. Ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this. Bob Banks, fresh off an... At the plate, Alejandro Osuna.
For round rock, the center fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Ground ball to third base. Collects. Throw to first in time. Next up for the Express, number 42. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. 1 out and the base is empty. This pitch popped up. Emerson. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. Out number 2. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson.
Swings through that one, out in front there. 2 outs, base is empty. Set down looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2. Digging in, Bob Banks. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Stops it on a slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. End of 1. broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. Just off the inside edge, Weinstein making the start in right, 22 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. On the ground, Espinal. And there's one away. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. So digging in, DJ Stewart, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Behind on that swing. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. And here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Josh Hatcher. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Second inning, no score thus far. Called strike right there. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the left fielder, Misael Urbina.
Strike one.
With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. On the ground to first. And just in time gets to the bag. Wins the foot race there for the out. So up next, Sebastian Walcott. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Just missed.
No, that's a ball.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got the batter swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Digging in for the Express, number 42.
Hey! 0-1.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Now a fly ball to right center.
I got it.
And that's the end of the inning. Welcome back to Oklahoma City, top of the 4th inning. And now at the plate, Alejandro Osuna. That one in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, out. One away on a drop third strike.
Number 42.
Next up for the Express, number 42. First time up was a pop-out. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Ground ball up the middle, over to pick it up. Sends it to first, and now 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Weston Wilson had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Little chopper rolls foul. And And a
Ball.
curve misses outside. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 12 up. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get up. Get out of here.
It's carrying. Out of here. Seemed like he might not have hit it.
Now
Runner at
back,
second
the
here with two
designated
gone.
hitter,
Banks
Bob
digs in
Banks.
now. He's already homered in this ball game. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Scores easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. We're in the top half of the fifth,
right
and
fielder,
now Kevin Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Hey! 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to
That's
put
three.
it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Efficient work on the mound there.
Now batting,
DJ Stewart
designated
getting ready to
hitter,
hit.
DJ.
Struck out on just 3
Stewart.
pitches the last time up. Right through there for a strike. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the
No,
middle.
that's a ball.
Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1-2.
Just
Nope,
misses.
That's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, stays alive. The Express with a 0 in the hit column so far. Set down on strikes. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Josh Hatcher will hit next. Struck out swinging the first time. That's in there for strike 1. Hatcher measures 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2022. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Oklahoma City up big in this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning and goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Top of the 6th, now the left fielder, Misael Urbina. There's a strike. He's thrown a lot of first pitch
No ball.
strikes,
One
so
strike.
the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Digging in for the Express, Sebastian Walcott. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1.
0-1.
He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got on the ground to first. Lactawala steps on first for the out.
Now batting,
The catcher now at the plate.
Daniel Cope.
And that one fouled off. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses down and away. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to him. Pops this one up. Espinal. And that is out number 3. Perfection. Now at the plate, Bob Banks. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. Well struck, right field.
Get up.
And that one's getting out of here. A 3-run home run. His second of the night. And they add on. It's 11-0. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder on the ground to short. Emerson on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. On that play, he did well to secure the ball and get off the throw to first. Might have seemed like he was a little slow getting it over there, but they got the out. The second baseman, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Express, still in search of their first hit in this one, in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here it comes. Struck out looking. 2 away now to start the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Weston Wilson. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Some serious gas on that one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Got him. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bob Banks.
Fair ball. Boots it. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Anthony Banda. We'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Out! A double play to end it. Banks was fantastic for them in this one. Bob Banks, fresh off an digging in for the comments. Bob Banks, 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Ripped on the ground to second, and now a spinning throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. Oh, you got to be careful with this guy. He's got some serious pop. He can untie this ball game with 1 swing of the bat. Deep drive down the line, foul ball. Banks measures 6'2", 24 years old, and while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter.
Hey, what a drive.
That's a hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. The exit velocity reading at 116 miles per hour, and that confirms the eye test for me. That thing was ripped. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. 0-1 now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 0-2, and the delivery. This one is labeled. Go. And it's gone. They're going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 40 on the year. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. He's got to be feeling great after that swing. What a way to come through for his teammates. On to first. Ball game. Banks with his 40th homer of the season in this game.